Good day, guys and gals. All right, to start off with, we're going to start off with Greyy the Lightningbearer. Now, this is going to be really hectic. First and foremost, my Grey's E250, as you can see, max potential, 200% trust, and my Grey barely scrapes through this. So I'm not even sure that adding more levels to the... I mean, ultimately, if you push your grab to level E280, that will, you know, probably overkill it. But essentially, you're going to want 1 point into skill 2, which we're going with, or more rationally, the module will absolutely do good stuff. That said, I have neither of those, and I'm going to show you guys how to get through this without either of those. It is tight. Those are my suggestions. You may struggle, so by all means, keep that in mind. But I will show you how to get through this as is. If this helps you out, guys, please consider liking and subscribing. Questions? Throw them in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you. Starting off with Grey just here. The other two operators you can put in whatever order you see fit. It doesn't really matter. So I'll just throw Cruz in. Cruz is facing up. And Honeyberry can face in any direction as long as she's healing Grey. So up, down, or off to the right. Doesn't matter. Now, more importantly, we are going to be keeping an eye on Grey's skill. We want two stacks of this skill. We've got not two enemies of concern, sorry. We got a handful of big enemies at the end. The only other concern that you're going to have is, as you can see here, we do have enemies that are slowly starting to get through. Some of those are really healthy, and that's just Grey. Grey doesn't really do what Grey's supposed to do a lot of the time. Now, I want to really emphasize, it doesn't usually get that close. I nearly cut this recording, but that just kind of really re-emphasizes what I mean by giving Grey her module. Now, the big flowers are coming out. And I nearly cut the recording again. So these big flowers are our first, the first and final big area of concern. So what we're going to do is we are going to wait until the first flower gets over to here. And once it does, then you're going to click on Grey, and you are going to wait until this flower comes back into the middle slot here. So we want it timed as best as we can. So there we go. And then we're just going to hurl Grey's skill at that. And once it gets down a little bit, we're going to hurl another one. And that will hopefully do all the damage we need to all these flowers. You can take Cruz out. Cruz is not important at this point in time. And with any luck, that will damage and kill all the flowers you need to get rid of. Mostly they'll kill themselves, but nevertheless, we can pretend that Grey contributed to that. So, that's how you get through it. It takes some timing. You can do it, but I can't really stress enough to put that module on. Hope that helps out, guys.